am on my way for a pickup. It's been a while since I picked up some video games in a big lot like this. This guy had his Super Nintendo up for sale with a few games and a Game Boy player thingy. And basically, I asked him if he had more games and more consoles, and he did. He sent me pictures, and he was asking $300 for it all. I'm going to film the pickup, and then when I get back home, I'll show you everything I got. Hey, you got the ink, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to make sure I was in the right house. $20, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You buy video games.
I do. Do you have some?
I got a real old set of them.
What kind? How old? The original Pong? With like the TV screen and stuff?
Well, I don't have the screen. I got it, the one that hooks up to it.
I'll take a look at it. I don't think I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I've done like Ataris and television and.
Well, this one here is better than the front.
Well, I know because I think the Pong, that was before Atari even came out. I think that was like the first one. I thought they came with like a whole TV though, is what I thought.
No, you can buy a console too. And it's just a really cheap old console. They hooked up to the internet. And I know it works.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
And so you hook this up to the TV, and then the wires plug into that game,
That is interesting.
and then while you're on your TV.
Let me see. Oh man, it's always an adventure when you're a reseller, let me tell you. Went to grab this guy's ink. I told him I buy video games. So he's like, I got a really old one for you. So you saw in the clip there, you know, he pulls up this Coleco Telstar. He says he knows it's working. It is dusty AF. I don't know how long it's been sitting in that shed of his. But it was too cool to pass up. They don't go for that much, you know, maybe 30, 40 bucks if they're working. So I offered him 10. He's like, how about 15? I was like, you know, it's too cool to pass up. I'll do 15. So we picked up a Coleco Telstar, and now I'm going to finally go pick up that giant game lot. So, hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's always an adventure with me, and you just never know what you're going to find along the way. All right. So this is all of it, huh?
Yep.
Got all the games. So my idiot self didn't turn the camera the right way when I was talking to this guy. But basically, I did pick up all the games. Everything seemed to be there. And I'm gonna head home now. I don't know if I'm gonna show you everything today or tomorrow because it's kind of late now. So I might actually just pull everything out tomorrow for you guys to show you. Either way, it's gonna be in this video, so let's fast forward to that.
2 weeks later.
All right, guys, it's been almost, I think it's been at least 2 weeks, maybe more. I'm finally getting around to opening up that huge video game lot that I picked up for $300. So I'm gonna show you guys what we picked up. It's been sitting here. I have looked through it when I first brought it home, but I just didn't have the time to really record like a quality video, you know. That being said, look at the new station here. I brought this table down, so I actually have like a photography / cleaning area now. Cleaned up this whole room. I mean, this used to be just stacked with bins, and we actually have room to walk around now. Gonna have to move this. This is pretty much empty. Do have a few items here that I need to get somewhere else, and then yeah, just some games, some DVDs, clothing items. But you should have seen how full this room was. I mean, that whole area was blocked off. This whole area was stacked with totes. Those totes are now all in my garage, and pretty much same setup. Didn't change much here. Gotta get these on a lot or something, or Goodwill. But here I did change quite a few things. I added another shelf, which has been great up top there. And then I have a box station now, which is awesome. I used to have my photo box in here, and then it was just a mess with boxes, but now I kind of have the boxes organized, and yeah, just a little station here for packing. So anyways, enough with all that. Let me show you what I picked up a couple weeks ago. So to start things off, as you guys saw, I went and picked up some ink, and that ink is right here. Now this ink, oddly enough, kind of has comps all over the place. However, I do think I can sell the black for about 40 bucks, and then I think I can sell these two, you know, for 20 bucks a piece. So paid, I think, 25 for all of it. So not too bad, some profits there for sure, and it's ink. And then I asked him if he had video games, and that's when he brought up the Coleco Telstar. This thing is super dusty and dirty. Let me clean it up quick and see what that looks like cleaned. Yeah, look at that. So much better condition now. Again, I paid $15 for this. This actually is a little high. I think these go for maybe $40 if you're lucky, $30 in working condition. So I still have to test this out. But if it does work, I'm hoping to get about $30 for it. So not, you know, honestly, I just couldn't let it go. Like, I just, a relic of gaming history. You gotta pick stuff up like that. It's getting dusty, destroyed in this garage. So yeah, I picked it up. Again, it's got some bubbling on the graphics here, so that's unfortunate, but otherwise pretty good condition, and you know, I think someone will want it. And then I finally met up with that guy where I paid him $300 for all of these consoles and games. Let's take a look. Okay, so I actually did take this one out of the box because I needed to use that shipping box. But we do have Rainbow Six for the Sega Dreamcast. This might actually be my first and only Dreamcast game that I have right now. So pretty cool. But it did come with two Dreamcast controllers. No VMU, unfortunately. But two Dreamcast controllers right here. And then, of course, the cords necessary for the Dreamcast and the Dreamcast itself. And you know, it's got a little dirt on it. The best part about this deal is that he tested everything and he sent me videos, so I know everything's working in working condition, which makes that deal a lot easier. Yeah, everything's in pretty good condition too, I'd say. But we have the Dreamcast here. No mystery games inside, but as I said, it's been tested. All right, next box. This one says PS2 on it, so let's do that one next. And we have PS2 stuff. We have a multi-tap by Datto, so this is not an OEM one, but these still go for some decent money. Next we have a PS2 Slim, a little dusty, but again, he did check it out, and no mystery game in there, but I do like the PS2 Slims. Pretty sure this is going to be nice once it's cleaned up. We have a PS2 controller, and we have all of the cords, a couple memory cards here, although these look like smaller size memory cards, probably PS1 memory cards, not that they won't work. And then we have the games, and this is kind of where we see some value for sure. We do have Final Fantasy X complete. Most of these games are complete, I believe. We have Power Dome, also complete. Tekken Tag Team, this one's pretty good, I think. Has some decent value, nice big booklet in there. This is where the money's at right here. We have Champions Return to Arms, little wear on the cover art, however, it is complete with manual. I think this goes for about $35–40, so not bad at all. We have Namco Museum, Ford Racing 3, Grand Theft Auto 3. Does it have the map? It does have the map. That's always a plus. Motocross Mania 3. Madden 2002. We have Dave Mira Freestyle 2. That one might have some value. Worms 3D, this does have some value. I think this is like a $20 game right here. Grand Theft Auto 4, my favorite Grand Theft Auto game in the series with the map. Nice. Resistance 2. Fallout 3. I like Fallout New Vegas better. And another banger, we have a Black Label Final Fantasy VII for the PS1. When I saw that, I was like, awesome, for sure want to do this deal. But it is complete, so pretty nice value in this box here. All right, let's check box number 2. See what we have in here. And we have an Xbox, OG Xbox. So we do have a couple of games here. Ghost Recon, Island Thunder. And we have Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer. This looks like not the right cover art, reproduction cover art on that. And then in here we have a Logitech something. I'm not sure what that is. Connect. That might have some value. Almost looks like a multi-tap type thing. But yeah, we got that. We have a wireless Logitech. Oh, a wireless Logitech controller. So that must be like a dongle for it. And then we have the OG Xbox controller. Now, actually, that's also not OG. That is Pelican, I believe, brand. So third-party controllers. Now, this Xbox, he did say, is modded with over 100 different games on there. SNES, Sega, I mean, just a bunch of stuff. So I'll double check on that. But if that's the case, I do think these modded Xboxes with the bigger hard drives and games added can go for more like $150-ish versus the typical about $80-90 I get for just the unit. So not a bad addition to the lot, in my opinion. All right, now for the good stuff. Let's check out the Wii box. And you must be wondering, how is the Wii box the good stuff? Well, honestly, there's just a good amount of games in here, like good games that, yeah. Oh, okay, it's in the other box though. All right, so here we have the Disney Infinite, which isn't worth much. We do have one of those, what do you call these? The Ultra Sensor bars. So those are, I think those go for a little bit of money. OEM wheels, can always use some of those, so that's great. I always bundle those with Mario Kart. We have some, oh, these are nice. Stitch, the Brave Girl. So we do have some figures which I can add to my growing lot. And yeah, we got the little pad thingies too. As for everything else, I mean, you have your typical, okay, so we do have, it looks like some Motion Plus adapters, so that's great. That's worth something. And we have a gun. I think this is the crossbow zapper. And then we have the Wii console and a couple of remotes, or one remote it looks like, with an nunchuck. So yeah, typical Wii accessory lot. That's definitely not the good box by any means. So this last box here actually is sort of the best box of the lot. So let's check that out instead. Right, here we go. This is a future video here, Ninja Turtles. Still have to record that as well. But there we have it. The best box. So we have Link's crossbow training, and you're wondering, why is there two? Well, the other Link's crossbow training actually has Wii Sports, which is excellent. Little scuzzy, I'm sure it'll work though. And another copy of the Link's crossbow training. You'll also notice here we have two OEM SNES controllers and a SNES console. So that is pretty cool. We also have this like third-party console, and it comes with these controllers. But I think I saw this one selling for like $20 as well. But the Super Nintendo with 2 controllers is great. And then we have sort of the best games of the lot. So starting off with the SNES here, we do have Killer Instinct. We have a Super Game Boy player, Mario Paint, Donkey Kong Country 2, Super Mario World, Ken Griffey Winning Run, Super Baseball 2000, FIFA 96, and IndyCar Racing. So nice to see a couple of decent games in there. And then we have the Zelda for Twilight Princess. These are all complete with manual. We have Mario Kart for the Wii. Now this one, okay, this one's in there too. One of these, the disc was missing. And again, that's CIB. I just sold this with 2 OEM wheels for about 60 bucks, I think. So pretty cool. Maybe it was even 70 after shipping. One of these was missing. I think it's in the console. I'll have to double check. We have Deer Drive. Nothing special there. Monster 4x4. Nothing special there. Kirby Return to Dreamland, which is excellent. Again, CIB. Wii Sports Resort. I think this is the one that's actually in the console, he said. Super Mario Galaxy. This one does not have the manual. And We Play. So yeah, that pretty much is the whole lot. What do you think? Was it worth $300? I think it was. I think I'll be able to easily double up from there. But tell me what you think in the comments. What was your favorite thing that I picked up from this lot? And yeah, here is the total estimated value. And I have a lot more videos coming, you guys. A lot of stuff recording. Recorded and gonna be recorded. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the bell notification, and leave some comments, some love on the video, like. I'll see you on the next one. As always, we'll see what happens.